Hi, this is Yolanda Vanveen, and in this segment we're going to learn all about how to plant roses in containers. Roses are a beautiful, beautiful flowering plant, and they bloom all summer long. And they're so rewarding and so traditional, and they come in so many colors and fragrances. And you can plant them right into the garden area, or you can plant them right into containers, and it's really easy. Now this rose right here is just a bare root, and I should probably trim it back a little more too. It's a little bit gangly, and it will grow great in a container. And because it's already a big sized rose, I found it's best to put them in a pretty big container because they do grow quite quickly, and the roots will get very tangled if you put it in a small container. And if you put it in a larger container, then it'll grow quicker, and then you won't have to transplant it for many, many years. And it'll survive the winters better, and the water will stay in it a lot better as well. So when you're planting a rose, make sure to only plant it where the roots are covered but the stem is out of the ground. So you don't want to cover these stems too much because like a tree, they won't get oxygen, and sometimes you can actually kill the plant if you cover it too high. So the trick is to cover it just where the root meets the plant. And use good composted earthy soil. It's better than using pretty much anything else. And you can buy it at any store or in a garden center, or potting soil is great too, or a mixture of compost. So an easy way to plant in a container is just fill it up with all kinds of compost. And a trick too, the bottom half you don't have to put with soil. I use grass clippings, leaf clippings, bark, mulch, any type of material. Even I'll use recycled materials just to put it in the bottom to give it a little more air on the bottom. That's the trick. They want good drainage. And that way you won't have to use as much soil. But always remember to use at least half of the container full of soil. And just kind of dig a hole in the middle, and you set the roots right down into it. And then you just cover them up. And as long as they're covered up and the plant is secure, then you are set. And a lot of times you can add a little more soil too, just so it's a little more even. And you'll find that your rose will come up and it'll grow really well. And it's best time to transplant them is in the wintertime or springtime. If you live in a mild climate, the wintertime. If it's a cold climate, do it in the spring. And set them out in the full, hottest, sunniest spot you can find, because roses do like a lot of sun. And trim them back not more than 1/3 a year, and you'll find that they'll bloom every summer just beautifully.